Look like walking, she gon' make you. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit.
Welcome to 2K. Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Some confidence for Golden State with the win in their last matchup against Phoenix.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Giannis high post. The kick out to Bain. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
3 points. As accurate as they come from deep, Desmond Bain extra lethal from that short corner.
Gordon a screen. Over in the corner, Turner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bain with the bucket.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bain so dangerous from out there.
There's Levine. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And a missed layup. Levine looking around. Back to Black. Shot clock at 6. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Back to Gordon. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
Now, here's Suggs. To the middle. And they double up Giannis. Good work defensively by Turner.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Giannis. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And we're seeing a little more of this from KCP, working that in-between area, trying to improve his efficiency.
Gordon a screen. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Giannis. And here's Walker outside. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Kicks it out to Gordon. It's all about it's a Kumbo. And here is Suggs. Nothing on the board. Pass to Bain. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, just 4 to shoot. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Back to Giannis. And Klingon pulls it down. Warriors trail by 3. To Brunson from past the arc. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the inside. The kick out to Walker. Giannis inside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
An amazing athlete. The length, the speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And stolen by Caruso. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense. No time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And here's Brunson outside. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
It's about the work for Jalen Brunson. He's put in a ton of time to become a knockdown shooter.
Another shot. Healed outside. Stolen by Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Heel.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
can see Buddy Hield is now seeing the floor at a different level. Those assist numbers growing big time.
Pass to Klingon. Can't get it to fall. Phoenix leading by 5. Here's Okongwu. And the wide open shot from Morris. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, this is why Mr. Morris is out there. The ability to drain the shot from long distance and spread the floor.
Here's Whitehead. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Warriors trail by 8. Got a piece of it. Brunson outside. Here's Grant. Caruso grabs the miss. Inside. Here's Hero. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Heroes got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. Here's Brunson. He's got 5. Driving the lane. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
This guy is a high percentage shooter from this particular area. Because he can elevate off the floor, it's nice and efficient.
It's Okongwu, high post. Morris outside. Kicks it out to Hero. He's looking for Caruso and finds him. Okongwu. Just 3 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. Good work defensively by Turner.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Suns leading by 8. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. A second chance effort. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 36-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. And with the score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
It's Okongwu, high post. Trying to find Hero. He gets it to him. Misses from close range. Down low. Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, the size is there, but the vertical is what really is eye-popping with Aaron Gordon.
Healed right side. Pass to Caruso. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And Okongwu slams it in.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Golden State.
Now Klingon. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
The Suns leading.
Golden State foul.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Change here. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Make some noise, fans, for your Warriors. 16.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here is Suggs. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Suggs has got 5 now.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard, Jalen Brunson, these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Substitutions of the Suns. Number 4, Hield.
On the wing, Levine. He has yet to score. No good from Grant. Suns leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
They set the pick. Outside, Levine. Inside, Klingon. Walker with the rebound. On offense, here are the Suns. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Walker. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
3 points.
And it's an 8-point Suns lead.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And it's Brunson missing. And here are the Suns now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Dives for it. Stolen by Brunson. To the middle. And the dunk by Grant.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength, uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Pass to Caruso. On the wing, Walker. Giannis with it. Just 3 on the clock. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
That'll do it for the first half. The Suns on top as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Warriors trail by 8. Gordon a screen. And there's the drive. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown. Turner's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Warriors. Outside, Payne. The 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And the Suns lead by 8.
With very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Black. On pass to Gordon. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Down low. Here's Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Levine. Still scoreless. Pass to Gordon. Back to Levine. To the inside. Stolen by Walker. Knocked away. Now Gordon. Walker with some nice D.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Fast break, here come the Suns. Payne with it. Dort covering. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Outside, Payne. Off target with his 3.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Giannis left side. Pass to Suggs. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get a shot off. Lets a floater go. And the rejection by Giannis. Levine's shot is off. Suns lead by 11. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
And so he hits both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Brunson, good.
Oh, that's a silky jump shot, playing right over the top of the defense. Mr. Brunson, how good are you?
Outside, Walker. Poke loose. And stolen by Thibault. Brunson, right side. Oh, Brunson got hit and still made it go.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
And they double up Giannis. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's denied. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Clingan is one of them.
Yes, he is. 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint. And his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. There's a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent. New and different stars end up emerging. Seventh.
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. 1:32 left in the third. Brunson with it. 15 points in the game. Master Grant. Here's Whitehead. Here's Brunson. And the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside, Hero. From outside the arc. And Clingan pulls it down. Warriors trail by 10. Caruso with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Okongwu.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Suns have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Both free throws good from Okongwu. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
A powerhouse slam. Clingan gave it everything on that one.
Now here's Hield. Hasn't made one yet. To the middle. Here's Caruso. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Whitehead. Here's Clingan. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Clingan's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Hero. Flies to the hoop. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guys.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He has decided it's the right time to talk. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Morris outside. Latre. Warriors trailed by 8. Turner with the screen. Outside, Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Down low, Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
This is where the size, speed, and mobility of Jeremy Grant comes into play. On the roll, tough to deal with.
Pass to Okongwu. Now Hero. It's tipped. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. Can't hit from in close. Phoenix leading by 6. And here is Okongwu. Now, here's Suggs. Okongwu down low. 4 on the clock. A 3 ball. The rebound by Grant. Outside, Levine. Screen by Grant. Good work there as it goes.
Well, in a screen and roll situation, Zach makes the right decision.
So it's Phoenix now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Out to Morris. Back to Okongwu. To the left wing. There's the double team with Dort. Hero from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 7.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Over in the corner, Dort. Here's Turner. Pass to Black. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Get up and make some noise for your Warriors.
Brunson. There's a screen to the paint. Here's Klingon. The layup missed. Suns leading by 7. Inside. Antetokounmpo through contact.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And here's Brunson. Here's Klingon. Lock at 6. Outside Gordon. Tries it from 19. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And that's now 6 points for Donovan Klingon. Giannis high post. Over to the wing. Caruso, bounce pass. And they double up Giannis. The kick out to Walker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Warriors. Number 43.
Brunson with it.
Miles Turner.
Out to Turner. It's up a 3. Walker with the rebound.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. Warriors trail by 8. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
1:56 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Gordon. Turner with it. Some nice passing by Golden State. And up the court come the Suns on the break.
Well, quick thinking there from Suggs. Looking impressive defensively to get that steal.
Turner with the screen. Brunson with a head of steam. Dort wide open. Carries it from three-point range.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Giannis high post. Pass to Walker. The kick out to Bain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip. Levine delivery in a big moment. What a game we've got.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now Gordon. Guarded by Walker. Now Turner. Brunson outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Here's Turner. Got it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 20 seconds left in the game. And they go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for 2.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
And Payne puts up a deep three. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy. This crowd